Why NBA superstars can't dominate anymore? Let's get into it.
He's now failed to make the conference finals for a second consecutive year. Nikola Jokic, he's now lost in a game 7 for a second consecutive year. Giannis, he hasn't even won 2 playoff games in 2 years. Giannis, he hasn't even been to the second round in 3 years. These 2 players are definitively, undoubtedly the 2 best players on the planet, and nobody would dispute that. If you're like 21 years
Bro, I feel like superstars can't dominate anymore because it's not as like when somebody's a superstar in the league, it's not really a huge gap from the rest of the players in the league, bro. So we got so many skilled players in today's league that there is no real domination. There is no real domination. The only way I feel like domination can happen is if like it forms a super team, but a superstar by himself on the team, leading the team, it's just not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen in today's league. It's too many skilled players for that to happen, bro. It's too many of them. It is too many of them.
Years old plus, you're used to seeing the 1-2 best players on the planet in the conference finals every single year. That's simply what we grew up on, and historically that's how the NBA's looked. Last year was actually the first time that we seen a conference finals without any...
Like, bro, when LeBron and Curry was going at it, it was a big gap, bro. Like, it was like there was no debate on who was the best in the league, bro. It was LeBron and Curry. Like, there's no debate. Now, nigga, it's a debate. Nigga, we got Jokic, nigga, it's SGA. Some niggas still think Giannis the best in the league. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's a debate right now. Like, it's so many debates. Like, some niggas, like, bro, come on, bro. It's too many debates. Some people would say, like, Joel Embiid, like, when he's actually healthy. Bro, some people may even say Tatum. Like, some people might say Tatum the best in the league, bro. Probably only Celtic fans. But, bro, it's so many players, bro. Like,
MVPs,
there's no real gap. There's no gap. That's why.
Understand. We're knee deep into the parity era. CJ McCollum got his ass bullied by Golden State for years, and he made it his mission to fix it. And bro, did he? The 3 most dominant players of the 2000s was Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. Every single conference finals of the 2000s featured at least Kobe, Tim Duncan, or Shaq. Kobe made 6 conference finals and 6 NBA finals. Shaq made 5 conference finals and 5 NBA finals. Tim Duncan made 5 conference finals and 3 NBA finals. This is historically how the NBA's always looked. The best players were always somewhere near the finish line, and that's how we deemed them the best players. During this last Olympics, what 3 players got the most notoriety? The 3 players that completely took over the 2010s: Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and LeBron James. LeBron made 9 conference finals.
Crazy.
8 NBA finals. Stephen Curry made 5 NBA finals and 5 conference finals. Kevin Durant made 6 conference finals and 3 NBA finals. For the era, no conference finals or no NBA finals didn't feature one of these 3 players, if not all of them. We are literally 6 seasons in to this new decade, and the 2 best players definitively, they only have 3 conference finals appearances between the 2 of them and 2 NBA finals.
You got to build up that dislike for, guys you're competing against, not in a bad way, but when you're out on the floor, you can't be friends, you can't be cool with these guys, you can't admire them while you're
Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. The NBA playoffs, they're still here, and the WNBA.
Bro, is this an ad? Come on, bro.
This applies to SeatGeek. You know what? You can.
Come on, bro. We're not with the ads.
It feels like the silliest face in the NBA. I feel like we love to ask every single year is who's going to be the new face of the NBA? Who's going to take that torch? And bro, it feels like the silliest question ever now. If you look at the faces of the NBA for every single decade, it's always associated with their winning. Magic and Bird accounted for 9 of the NBA Finals appearances.
Another example right here. There was no debate who was the best in the league at this time. It was Magic and Bird, bro. It was either one of those 2. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, now it's so many debates where I don't think there is no face of the league, bro. Unless the only face of the league there possibly could be is Wemby, because we've never seen an archetype like Wemby ever in the NBA. So he could dominate. He could dominate. But that's still, we still don't know. Like we still don't know, bro. But as of right now, there is no face of the league, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
In the 80s, Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships in the 90s. I just gave the data for the 2000s plus, and obviously you become the face by consistently winning. Nobody can really do that now. Bro, for the first time in NBA history, we're about to have 7 different NBA champions. Unless you're like 60 plus and you've seen the Knicks win a championship in 1973, nobody's even seen one of these teams win an NBA championship before. 3 of these teams can actually win their first NBA championship. The reason why I say I don't even think it's possible for anybody to become the face of the NBA now, quote unquote, is because I don't even know if anybody can leave their imprint winning wise on this specific era. Okay, I told you, we're about to have our 7th different NBA champion, and that's the first time that's ever happened. But what about conference championships? In 1980, we had 12 different teams make conference finals. In 1990, we had 17 different teams. In the 2000s, we had 18 different teams. The 2010s, we had 16 different teams. Halfway through this decade already, do you know where we stand? We're at 14. The semifinals between OKC versus Denver, it was hyped up to be the special MVP battle, obviously so. But to me, the story of this series wasn't about Jokic or SGA. It was this. In the second round, do you know what team's bench had the highest plus minus? It was OKC by far. In the second round, do you know what team's bench had the lowest plus minus by far? It was Denver. Nikola Jokic didn't play great in that series, and I'm not giving him that excuse. But if it's anybody that deserves a little grace, especially given what they did in the regular season to even get their team in this position, to me it's Jokic. What's the one thing that we keep saying about OKC that's actually a fact? They can be the youngest team in modern NBA history to ever win an NBA championship. Shea's the MVP, deservingly so. But what makes this team so good to me, especially in the playoffs, hasn't really been just Shea. It's been their defense, how active they are, how well they're coached, and how many bodies they just seem to have. If you look at OKC's payroll and why they seemingly have 10 active bodies that's productive in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals, it's because they draft well, they're extremely young, and they're paying absolutely nobody. Not even Shea. Do you know where Shea ranks amongst the highest paid players in the league right now? He's 34th. Consequently, do you know where OKC ranks amongst the highest payrolls in the NBA right now? They are 25th. The Boston Celtics championship window probably just closed.
I could have sworn they was paying Shea a bag. I thought they was paying that man Shea I thought they was paying him something crazy. Damn.
They are 25th. The Boston Celtics championship window probably just closed. Why? Yeah, because Jason Tatum tore his Achilles and he's likely out all next year. But contractually, this was always going to be their last year because of this. The Celtics next year, they were going to be well above the second apron. So we always knew this was their timeline. They pushed all their chips in to a championship window for 2 to 3 years, and fortunately they got one. Some people never do. The Cleveland Cavaliers just lost in the second round, and to me they're easily the biggest disappointments of these playoffs.
I'm back, bro. Shit, bro.
Was the year. The Cavs had the 16th most expensive roster. That gave them the luxury to be as deep as they were. 2 of their most productive players, they were making absolutely no money. Their second best player and their DPOY, Evan Mobley, he was making $11 million on a rookie contract. Next year, he makes 4 times that. Ty Jerome, one of their key contract. Next year, he makes 4
from 11 million to 46 million? Damn.
Times that.
Yo, these niggas getting
one of their key role players, he was making $2 million. This summer, he's a free agent, and somebody's going to give him a big contract. It's 3 teams right now that we know. As it stands, they're going to be well above the second apron next year. Boston, Phoenix, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Indiana Pacers, they're back in the conference finals, and to me, that's no coincidence. Why? Because they have one of the deepest teams in basketball, and most importantly, they have one of the cheapest teams in basketball. The Indiana Pacers, with all the depth they have the 20th most expensive roster this year. The Pacers in these playoffs, they have 8 players averaging 8 points or more. That's the most. The Pacers in the playoffs collectively this year, they're
Nembhard averaging 14.6. Miles Turner with 16.5, bro. Neesmith with 14.6. Like, this is crazy, bro.
averaging 50
Like this
splits.
right here, bro.
Everybody in their rotation, they're all shooting well above league average. This is why they're so good. In that second round against Cleveland, their bench damn near scored 40 points a night. That's extremely abnormal.
Do you feel like this team could still win a championship as it's put together now?
I mean, we didn't, so obviously we can't. We had the opportunity, we didn't win it, so I think we can't.
I know we love to grade current superstars against past legends, but I don't even think that's fair with this new CBA. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comment section how exactly you feel about this new parity in the NBA.
Yeah, man, I already said how I felt about superstars not dominating, bro. I just feel like it's too debatable about who's the best in the league these days. That's why it's really you can't really say, you feel what I'm saying, a superstar can be the face of the league, bro. It's too debatable, bro. It's too many players that have potential to be the face of the league, bro. That's really why. But yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all next video, and I'm out, man. Peace.